Hey Saber fans, this is Adam from Blue Fur Sabers. Welcome back. Really excited to show you my Thanos inspired saber here. So I've been wanting to do a Thanos inspired saber instead of a Infinity Gauntlet saber. One was just done recently, Infinity Gauntlet that is. So I wanted to do something just a little bit different. I like to do something different than kind of everybody else does. Put my own unique flair on it. So this is the design I came up with. So real quick, inside is a Teensy 3.2 soundboard. If you're not aware of that soundboard, it has really cool features with it. All different blade styles, unlimited blades actually, unlimited colors, unlimited sound fonts. And as always, I always do a custom sound font with my sabers. So this one has, around the theme that is. So this one, of course, is a Thanos inspired one. So it has a Thanos inspired Infinity Gauntlet sound font that goes with it. Did not make this sound font, because there was already a good one out there. And since I was making this for RetroCon, this is going to be one of the exclusives there. Saved myself some time, and I went and purchased Novastar's sound font for this one. So that's the main font on there. And then it's a mixture of other sound fonts by Ksith and ones that come with the Teensysaber soundboard already. So you get a whole mixture of different blade styles, sound fonts, and stuff like that. And I'll fire it up so you can take a look at a couple of those. So this is a chrome 1-inch steel, and then the 3D design is around it as always. 2 black switches, and then you have a recharge port with a custom kill key, a 22mm 3-watt bass speaker, so that goes better with the Teensysaber soundboard, 3-watt over a 2-watt speaker. You get cleaner, richer sounds with it. You can also bring up the volume a bit as well, because the amp on the Teensysaber soundboard is a 3-watt amp. So let's go over some of the designs here. We'll start at the emitter. So I wanted something that wrapped around the blade, and then you get these cool shine throughs when you fire up the saber. So it's initially painted. The undercoat is a black, because I wanted it a little bit darker. And then it's a gold spray paint over top. There's a dry brush of brass on top of that. And then another wash of black to really bring out a lot of these little grooves and get the dirt in there as well. Make it look more weathered. So there's a lot of just different details here. Different levels of the design. It's a retention screw for the blade, just another retention screw for the emitter, and of course it all locks in underneath in the interior of the saber. This is a full string blade, which is pretty much the only design you want to really go with when you're using the Teensy. Really defeats the purpose of using just a regular star, LED star. And then you have a nice black leather wrap. And you can see in this one you have these little specks. Something a little different for this saber. This is genuine leather too, so it's nice and soft. A little bit of the chrome peeking out there. And down to the pommel area. Sound port. So I really think the design came out to show, really has a Thanos feel to it. Very happy the way this one came out. So you have full access to the battery. So if you pull off the pommel, you can remove the sled and then gain access to the battery if you want to change it that way, or if you can pull the kill key and then you'll have access to the recharge port as well. So either or, if you're taking it to a convention, or you need, because it can burn through the batteries pretty fast, you can recharge it up through the recharge port, or you can just pop a new battery in there. And of course it comes with the high amp battery as well. So you have the boot up sound. Also with the Teensysaber, you can have background music by holding down the main switch. So of course you have to go with a Avengers theme on there. Try to get the whole blade in here. So this blade style, I decided to go with the mix of color. So down at the base, it starts off as a reddish to a purple, and then as you move down the blade to a blue color. And of course you get all the blaster blocks, clash, swing, everything with it. Also, too, the nice thing with the Teensysaber, which has been incorporated recently, is a double press. So you get the blade effects and everything, but you get a nice mute function as well. Here's a really awesome sound font. Novastar did a great job with this one. As just this nice, just kind of deep hum to it, but it's not too strong, and I think it's very fitting because you really don't want a really loud hum with this type of saber, this sound font. But all the clash sounds, and swing and everything is all there. Blaster. So we'll switch just to a couple of the other blade styles I have on here. Is a really super cool blade style. Definitely very Kylo Ren-esque. This is Ksith font. Fire blade, you definitely have to have that one in there. That is a super cool blade style. It's more of a plain red with a heavy flicker to it. It's one of my custom sound fonts, Cybernetic Night. This is the Blue Rain. It's the Blue Cylon. And then it goes into a cyan color. So blue. Standard cyan. It's another blue, but this has a heavier flicker to it. This is a more steady, just straight red blade. And the clash is a bit different. Also, the lockup effect is different on this one. This is a orange, yeah, like an amber, the heavy flicker on it.
Luke Skywalker.
It's a nice standard green, super bright. This one's fantastic how bright this one is. And of course, all these have background tracks as well. A little Star Wars theme in there.
Luke Skywalker.
So every single blade style that you have set up with the sound font all have their individual background music tracks as well. So this is another one that I've made. This is a mix of green and yellow. It's a fire blade. This one's very cool looking. So it's a pale yellow is this one. Figured it was very fitting for the sound font. Gotta have some purple in there. This is a deeper purple with a heavy flicker. Of course, you got the rainbow blade. And gotta have the Cantina song. The strobe one, which goes crazy on your eyes. So this one here is when you swing it around, you have the effect of it. If you set your camera to a low exposure, you'll get to spell out Star Wars. Your battery level. So it's green, so we almost have a full battery. That is a great feature. And it go down the blade in different colors, to blue to red as the battery dies down. And then back to our main blade. So really loving this board. Love this saber, how it came out. Just a ton of detail in it. Can't wait to bring this to RetroCon. I know people are going to love it there. So until next time, take care and God bless.